Hey guys, Gamezilla here, and today we're going to be talking about a supposed leak for Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighbourville, and that is the new class that is a whole new character, and that is the Wizard class. Because it turns out that people are already data mining this game, even though it's been out for less than a month, and someone was looking through, I'm not sure exactly where, but there's a place that a file or line of code, I'm not sure, it said asset characters slash zombies slash playable slash wizard slash weapon slash Tim wizard, I don't know, it's really weird. So I'm going to be talking about if I think this leak is real or not. And I'm also going to be talking about if it is real, how it would play. So the code does look pretty professional, but I think that this might be the wrong file. I think that this might be a file for Tim, which is the guy that you helped during Weirding Woods, because he's pretty much a wizard. I mean, he's an idiot, but if you look at him, you can tell that he's easily a wizard. And the file said, in the file, if you read it, it said wizard slash weapon slash Tim. So I think that this is just someone found a file for Tim and thought that it was a new character class. And also, the code, you could just write that anywhere. Like, there's no proof that it actually came from the game. But let's say that this leak is real. So, obviously it would have 3 abilities. So let's get on to those. So, there is a wizard zombie in the Plants vs. Zombies 2, the mobile game, not Garden Warfare. And it's in the Dark Ages time period. So it will possibly have the same abilities that the wizard from PvZ 2 has. So maybe it can like turn plants into sheep. And I think that would actually work. Since Rose can turn zombies into goats, and the wizard can turn zombies into sheep, then there's no zombie that's basically an equivalent to Rose. Like how Acorn is an equivalent to Imp, Colonel Horn's an equivalent to Foot Soldier. Rose does not really have an equivalent. So I think it would be really interesting if they added something that's more like it. Because I guess you could argue that Engineer is sort of like an equivalent to Rose, but they're a lot different. They're very different, like nothing alike. So that would be one of his abilities. I think another ability, since he would be the equivalent to Rose, he would obviously have to be a support character and have an ability that's sort of equivalent to Arcane Enigma. So maybe something that's like similar but different, so sort of reversed. For example, it makes you just normal. No, it buffs you, and then it makes everyone around, all of the zombies around you, invulnerable. So it's kind of like an inverted version of Arcane Enigma. It's hard to say inverted version. And another ability that the Rose has is the jinxing thing. I'm not sure exactly what it's called since it's so new, and I don't even think I have Rose to level 2 because I really do not like Rose that much. But I think that he could have, I know what their jinx does, so maybe the wizard could have something like that. But I don't think it should be exactly the same. I think they should put a little creativity into it. So maybe instead of making the, the plants take more damage, it makes them deal less damage. So let's say one of your teammates is getting absolutely like attacked and destroyed. You can just throw in that jinx thing, and then all of the plants will do less damage, and you can just come in and with your Arcane Enigma thingy, and then make him invincible, or not invincible, but invulnerable for like a couple of seconds, and it'll be enough for him to get away. And then you'll get a buff, and you can finish off the plants. Now, I think that the wizard class would be very fun to play as. Not my main, but probably one of them. So, tell me guys what you guys would think about a wizard class being in Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighbourville. Personally, I think that it would be a good fit for the game. And I also think that it would be very fun to play as. And that I just think that it would have some pretty interesting customizations and upgrades. So tell me guys what you think, and if you have any better ideas for abilities or ways that the wizard would play, then leave it in the comments. So goodbye.